This is a reimagining of The Watchers from Enoch, the story of Armaros the Unbinder. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy old stories retold. Counter-enchantments. That's what I taught. How to break spells. How to unbind what others have bound. How to recognize magical manipulation and resist it. Shem, as I taught the binding, I taught the release. This pattern of words I explained to my first student creates obligation. You feel compelled to obey because the enchantment binds your will, but can't truly be bound, only convinced it's bound. So you counter with this pattern, which reminds your will it's free. She practiced for weeks, learning to recognize enchantment, learning to feel when her thoughts weren't entirely her own, learning to speak the counter patterns that broke magical influence. Then she turned the knowledge to commerce, broke contracts, freed herself from debts by claiming they'd been magically coerced, used the threat of unbinding to extract concessions from those who dealt in enchantments. The gift became leverage, protection became weapon. Knowledge of freedom became tool of manipulation. My son inherited the talent doubled. Could break any spell, unbind any oath, release any obligation. Sounded like liberation. Became chaos. Some oaths should be kept, some bonds should remain. He didn't discriminate, he just undid everything. And when nothing is bound, nothing is stable. From my prison, I feel every spell broken, every enchantment countered, every magical coercion resisted. The slaves speaking words I taught them, breaking free of mystical chains. I also feel every legitimate bond dissolved, every contract voided that should have been honored, every oath broken that deserved keeping, because I gave them the knowledge to resist magical compulsion, but I never taught them when to resist. That judgment is theirs. The irony doesn't escape me. I taught humans to break magical binding. Now I'm magically bound beyond any breaking. I know every counter-enchantment that exists. I felt humans discover new ones over millennia. None of them work on the binding God placed on me. Because this isn't enchantment, this is covenant. And covenants bound by mutual oath can't be broken by one party alone. Sometimes I recite the unbinding words to myself. All of them. Every variation, every counter pattern. They echo uselessly in the darkness. The gift persists. Humans resist magical coercion, break unjust bindings, free themselves from mystical chains, and sometimes they break bonds that should hold, void contracts that served justice, dissolve obligations that maintained order. The threshold stays open. The choice stays theirs. The covenant, my covenant, the one binding I can't break, holds. Worth it? I taught them to question that very framework, to examine whether any binding serves its stated purpose or just serves power. So I'll answer like I taught them to. Examine the results. Humans free from magical slavery. Humans also free from magical obligation. You decide if that's worth 10,000 years of ironic imprisonment. I already did. On Hermon. With full knowledge the covenant holds, even especially the covenant I can't break.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more. Share to help the channel grow.